Hey, what is going on, friend? How we doing? I hope you are doing well, and I hope you are having a great day so far. So I wanted to make this quick video. I got this message from someone on Instagram, which again, if you're not following me on, you need to be following me on @JakeGayFitness, links in the description below. Posting daily tips and tricks to again help you with maximizing your health and fitness results. So again, follow me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube, you get double gains, win-win for all of us, right? You know what I'm saying? So I got this question from someone on Instagram the other day, and I said they asked this question, which again resonated a lot with me based on like where I started in my fitness journey, which again can resonate with potentially you watching this video, which was all about like, you know, saying like, why do I keep on failing on my fitness goals? It's like, obviously, it's like, Jake, I'm skinny fat. I've tried this diet. I've tried this workout plan. I tried this for 3 weeks, 3 months. I've been on and off the gym for like a year, 2 years, and I can't seem to be getting results. I'm still obviously don't have as much muscle mass as I want. You know, I've still got insecurity with my body, they say, and as I said, I've still got stubborn body fat around my waist and my stomach that never seems to go away. With everything I'm trying, can you please offer some advice? Like I said, like, this is something I resonate a lot with. Obviously, if you've been watching my videos and obviously been following me for a while, you know that obviously I started off at skinny fat. And so with that said, with this person in particular, we obviously spoke deeper into this, and obviously I found that, like, you know, the thing that, you know, was impacting this person's progress in particular, which could be the case for you as well, it wasn't so much the plan in particular in terms of their workouts, their nutrition. It was actually their mindset of the lack of belief in themselves, because every time they said they failed, they were, you know, every time they produced a negative outcome, they had a negative mindset beforehand. So every time they would like fail for something or fail on something, like a new diet plan, a new workout plan, etc., they always had a mindset beforehand that they were going to fail anyway, right? So as I said, in this video, I'm going to go over like why you may potentially be, you know, failing on your fitness goals as well, like I did myself, and how to obviously overcome it so you can actually be your greatest supporter as opposed to your, I guess you could say, greatest bully, which we don't want. So ultimately, as I said, you can move forward with your health fitness goals, so you're always moving forwards and not self-sabotaging back into like old ways of thinking and doing and being. You see what I'm saying? So as I said, it's like, if you are like this person in particular, where, you know, you're struggling with making progress, you may be feeling like you're going back and forth. A big factor of it can come down to obviously a lack of self-belief, you know. With obviously this person in particular, like I can resonate with it. Like I obviously started off with being skinny fat myself, being insecure around girls, let alone talking to girls. Obviously, anytime I was seen shirtless, you know, people make fun of me. So whenever at school, when it was time for like PE, I'd sometimes even get changed in the toilet so no one could actually see me or make fun of me. Even like playing football or soccer for my Americans, we know it's football, right? Again, I was bullied off the ball because I was just skinny and weak. And so, like I said, this all just like brought a lot of negative emotions and feelings for me, where feeling like I wasn't good enough. I had all these insecurities that just made me feel, again, not good enough. Even making false conclusions of like thinking I'm worthless, I can't achieve anything, etc. And so naturally, as I said, like with this person who obviously reached out for support, I had this mindset as well, where if we have this negative mindset of ourselves, it carries over to the next thing we try with our fitness goals, and it carries over to all areas of life, where if we're almost like defeating ourselves in our mind before we've even done something, we're always going to create that outcome. Do you see what I'm saying? Whereas like if we go into something like this isn't going to work, well, naturally we're going to act in a certain way without realizing it. That's going to make it not work out. Do you see what I'm saying? And it all starts, as I said, when it comes to creating a transformation with your health and fitness goals, and really like pushing yourself forward constantly, as opposed to having like that tendency to go back to your old ways, if that makes sense. It kind of all starts with pain. Do you know what I mean? I know it sounds a bit weird saying that, but like pain and discomfort is what actually forces us to change. For me, I would not have actually, you know, 30 plus pounds of muscle mass later, decide to actually make a change for my health and fitness and take ownership of my health and, you know, my own confidence and well-being, if it wasn't for being in that place of pain where I felt that I couldn't achieve anything. Or as I said, I couldn't talk to a girl without getting sweat patches, right? These moments of pain, it's like, you know, initially we can feel like, oh, I can't do it, can't do this, can't do that, etc. Whereas like sometimes for me, when I was like literally beat myself down for so long, that kind of created a change for me, because I'm like, I'm tired. I'm just tired of this. You know, I'm tired of beating myself down constantly. I'm tired of making myself feel shit constantly, right? So I wanted to make a change for myself, you know, and that's what sparked the change, the growth, improved my confidence. And again, I wouldn't have been able to grow so much in my own personal development and my health and fitness goals if it didn't start from that initial point of like being in a lot of internal pain and resistance. You see what I'm saying? And as I said, like I've worked with over 100 plus clients one-on-one by now, and I've never really seen a significant transformation from someone physically and mentally who's come from a place of like being completely satisfied with where they're at. Do you know what I mean? Because if we're satisfied, like if we're satisfied with our progress with our health and fitness, if we're satisfied with our progress in the gym, etc., then it's like there's no incentive to change. Whereas if we're uncomfortable, if we don't like, for me, like because I did not like what I saw in the mirror, that made me change. Do you see what I'm saying? Like if I was satisfied, if I was happy, I was just like, yeah, you know, I'll look all right. Then like all right is satisfaction, it's comfort. And like if I was just like, yeah, look fine, like I'm all right, like that gives no reason, like incentive to change and grow. Do you see what I'm saying? All starts with us, you know, and it all starts with you. It starts with me, for me, and it starts with you, for you, right? Like what you think, like this is one thing, again, especially with my above and beyond coaching clients, where obviously we go over not just the fitness side of things, but the mindset and habits, where like what you think of your body looks for, right? So whether you have a thought that is positive or negative, objective or subjective, right or wrong, factual or imagined in our own minds, right? Like whatever we think of, our mind then actually looks for evidence to support it, right? So as I said, if I say like before, like I'm skinny fat, I'm too busy to work out, I'm this, I'm that, I can't achieve this, right? I can't, right? It's like when I like would tell myself like all of these negative thoughts, these negative beliefs, these limiting beliefs, etc. My mind would then look for evidence to support it. But this is the thing that, again, subconsciously we don't realize with our mind, that our brain being 95% subconscious, it's like we can actually create a lot of fears and almost like imaginations in our head that don't actually exist, but we can deem it to be real. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why for me, I was always beating myself down, saying I'm a loser, I'm worthless, etc. Even though, like, let's be real, it's like if I asked anyone I knew if I was a loser, if I'm worthless, etc., no one would probably have said it at the time but myself, because again, I believed it though, because I'd tell myself it, so my brain would actually then look for evidence to support why I'm this, why I'm that, why I can't do this, why I don't have the time, etc., etc., etc. All right. So if you actually disassociate yourself from the limiting belief, because as I said, we aren't any of these things. Like we aren't actually our thoughts. All right. Talking so fast, I'm freaking choking on my own words, right? But the same also applies if you actually flip the story and you flip the narrative, where it's like instead of like for me when I was like I'm a loser, like when I started saying I'm a champion, I'm a winner, I can do this, I'm gonna move forward, I've got this. Then again, my brain then actually looked for evidence to support why I am a champion, why I am a winner, why I can do this, all the accomplishments and wins I've achieved in the past, whether it was today, the day before, the month before, etc. All just from changing, I am this or I am that, right? Because, as I said, I think the thing that can happen a lot with obviously, whether it's self-sabotage or like starting your fitness journey and then moving forward, moving back, starting for 1 month, then quitting, etc. A lot of it can come from like I had myself, where it comes from like comparing ourselves to others, comparison syndrome. I actually I actually posted on Instagram the other day. It was yesterday from like making this video. My 6-month progress update. I also put it on YouTube community as well. And with obviously the progress photos I showed of like me 6 months ago compared to now, obviously overcoming my gut issues last year. I even had a comment from someone on Instagram say, I wish I had a body like that. I wish I looked like that. You know, as much like, I can like obviously appreciate the compliment, but then it's like, the thing that disheartens me with that message is obviously this person has got, looking at me rather than focusing on themselves. Do you know what I mean? Where it's like when we compare ourselves to others, especially on social media, we always look up, not down, right? Where it's like we look for others' positives and then look for our negative, if that makes sense. Like negativity bias, confirmation bias. So I can look at someone who's like 5 years ahead of me, who's got 5 years more experience than me, that, oh, they've got this, they've got that, they can bench press this, they can do double the amount of pull-ups than me, X, Y, Z, and I can only do this, I can only do that, without actually context of it, right? Because let's be real, if we compare ourselves to others, we're always going to end up losing, because it's that negativity bias, where if we're comparing ourselves to others, it's like we always look for what others have that we don't have, right? Whereas we've got a lot of stuff that we have that others can like do the same for us, where like they can be like, oh, Jake's got this, Jake's got that, and then I can do the same for them. Do you see what I'm saying? So when we compare to others, as I said, we're focusing on others rather than ourselves. So we actually take away our power and control of actually focusing on ourselves and growing ourselves. Do you see what I'm saying? As what we obviously focus on grows. Do you know what I mean? If we focus on, negative energy, we get more negative energy. If we focus on improving ourselves, then we're inevitably going to improve ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And so the thing we've got to realize as well with like, this is obviously coming from someone like myself who's been doing YouTube and Instagram for a good few years now, where social media is it's like a highlight reel, right? It's like a highlight reel where people, I can do this myself, I'm going to be real, where it's like we show 1% of our highs and then don't show the 99% of other problems we got going on in our life. Do you know what I mean? Because like, that's just the way social media is. Like I was transparent in the photo as well on Instagram, where it's like, my before and after 6 months. Obviously the photo after was me after a workout, pumped up in good lighting. So obviously I don't actually, it is my body, right? But I don't actually walk around looking like that 24/7. Do you see what I'm saying? And even like I said, it's like, like, don't judge a book by its cover. I said obviously overcoming a lot of my gut issues last year, I can still get a gut flare up time to time, which, gotta be real, could be really annoying at times, but it's life. We've all got our own stuff to deal with, do you know what I mean? But sometimes I'm not gonna, rave on social media, hey, I've got all these problems kind of thing, because I guess that's not what social media is for at the same time. So understanding that can help put things into perspective for ourselves and for you, where we've all got our own problems, we've all got our own insecurities, and so when you realizing that anyone you look up to is a human being just like yourself, you can also use it for inspiration, that anyone who's accomplished something you want, you can also do it yourself. Especially someone like myself, if you take any inspiration from me, like as you can tell from me doing these videos, like sometimes I'm a bit of a plum, I can't even like remember what I'm saying, I'm just a normal human being, right? And the thing I wanted to focus on mainly, which again, this video is about you, not me, right? It's all about your transformation, right? Like, we don't want to strive to have a body like someone else. I had to learn this the hard way, because like everyone's got different genetics, right? Where like we've all got strengths and weaknesses, right? So we always want to strive instead to actually become the best version of ourselves, right? No one else's body or characteristics matter more than our own. It doesn't matter how good someone else looks on social media. Like, I'm focused on my own things, you know what I mean? It's all about focusing on what we can control and your own goals. Like for me, having my gut issues last year, it was actually a blessing in disguise, where, as I said, like 99, probably like, most of fitness influencers like online nowadays may not have actually experienced, gut issues as significant as I did. So I don't really focus on like their progress anymore, because it's got nothing to do with me and what I've gone through and my own journey. Like I focus on my own stuff, right? I own my shit. You know what I'm saying? And the same applies for you as well. And so I think like when, just focus on yourself, your own progress, realize that like no one else's progress is actually like that relevant compared to our own, unless we actually use it for positive energy and inspiration. As I said, it's like anything. That's where, as I said, when we stop comparing ourselves to others, we stop going from that like negativity confirmation bias to then actually focusing on ourselves. Where if we actually focus on ourselves more, we can focus more on positivity bias, right? Where we're actually, you know, being our greatest supporter and moving forwards in the right direction, focusing on our own goals, because what everyone else is doing doesn't matter to me. I'm focusing on my own stuff. So if you focus on your own goals as well, right? Personal goals, fixing skinny fat, gaining 10 pounds of muscle, losing 10 pounds of body fat, improving your confidence, your mindset, relationship goals, everything, right? If you just focus on yourself, then you grow more, right? If you focus on other people and then you're getting in comparison, you know, comparing yourself to others and feeling more negative about yourself, that negative energy grows as well. And so, like, you've got to think about, like, do you want that negative energy to grow, which obviously doesn't actually move you forward toward your goals, or do you just want to focus on yourself, freaking catapult your own goals, which is going to make you feel a lot better. So it doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. It's like, focus on your own stuff. You're going to not so much reinforce, but you're naturally going to always have that positive belief, because when you focus on yourself more and you're making so much progress by just focusing on yourself, you won't have so much of those negative thoughts, which we all get. But if you're, again, maintain that positive mindset by focusing on your own progression, then if you do get those negative thoughts, which we all get, it's like you can override it more, because like you've got that stronger mindset, because you're focusing on strengthening yourself, right? You're focusing on taking care of yourself more rather than comparing yourself to others. So you're not comparing yourself to others, but like they're doing this, they're doing that. It's like you focus on yourself, where like you crush that negative belief, because like I'm on my A game, right? I got to stay on top of my shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I said, you focus on that, you keep on progressing, and then you want to keep on progressing and moving forward, because the more progress you make, especially in the gym, when you build muscle, lose fat, you see more results in the mirror, and you're just like, damn, I look freaking amazing, you know? Those results, it's like a compound. You feel more confident, you got more energy, carries over to all areas of life. You know, your career benefits from it, your relationships transform, right? You just want to keep on going just by focusing on you, and it all starts with you. So when you focus more on yourself, your mindset, your physical state, your mental state, it all improves. So you won't need to think about falling back, self-sabotaging and failing on your fitness goals, because when you focus on winning and you focus on winning for yourself, again, your brain is going to look for more ways to win. So you're going to keep on winning. And when you keep on winning and accomplishing goals for yourself and achieving your goals that you may even thought wasn't possible before, like, you're going to keep on doing it over and over again, because you're reinforcing that positive belief of realizing how freaking awesome you are and how much potential you've actually got and always had. It's just a case of like tapping into it, right? You can only tap into that if you focus on yourself rather than others, right? So we're almost 20 minutes in, right? And as I said in the previous video, I don't want to go any longer than 20 minutes because otherwise, if it's longer than 20 minutes, people don't want to watch it, right? So again, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you gained some value from this video. If you have, drop me a like, a thumbs up, comment below what you thought of this video, what your biggest takeaway was. Love to know. Again, if you watch this video and you haven't subscribed yet, you need to subscribe and hop on the Gains Train for more tips and tricks to support you with your transformation. And like I said, if you're interested in one-on-one coaching, supporting you with fixing skinny fat, transforming your body, my Train with Jake programs, again, all are linked in the description below. And yeah, appreciate you for watching this far. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Use this information, take it, implement it, reap the rewards, reap the benefits, and let's keep on moving forward, right? So again, hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you soon. Take care.